So what's going on, people? Welcome to another video on the channel and another video for Apex Legends. Now, the Battle Pass is available right now. Go buy it, go, unlock it if you want to. I know there's a lot of controversy towards the Battle Pass price and what you get from it, so I will have a video out possibly, hopefully tomorrow for the comparison and everything towards that. But we're going over the patch notes, which has come out a couple minutes before. They did say an hour before, but it is a couple minutes before it has arrived. Right now I am downloading the patch, so that means I can't check it. So if there's anything that I've missed out or anything additional that I want to add to it, I will leave a comment that is going to be pinned in the down below, so you guys don't miss out on the additional information that's needed towards these patch notes. So now if we go over the patch notes itself, which is coming from Reddit, I will leave a link in the description to the Reddit post that the developers always put out when the patch notes come out, or just little updates towards Apex Legends itself. But in these patch notes, they do go on about, the Season 1, the patch and everything like that is available right now. It's available 10 AM PST on all platforms. That means you can go download it. And then for the starter, the patch itself does add in a couple of things. It does add in the Battle Pass tab to the lobby, so that means the Battle Pass itself, if anybody doesn't know, it costs 950 Apex Legends coins, and you do unlock over 100 unique items throughout the entire season. Now, some additional things that have been updated towards the Apex Legends menus is some of the images, specifically towards Season 1, so that means the images itself, probably, my guessing, it's going to head towards maybe Octane. If I'm wrong about that one, I will say so down below, or you guys can say so down below. But it's going to be available for PC and Xbox, and then the PlayStation 1 is on its way. It's probably updating the dashboard images towards that one. The updated main menu is going to be Season 1, and the Season 1 visuals will be updated towards the lobby. So now I don't want to go over all of the Battle Pass stuff all over again. I did that in a different video, link down below, link at the top as well. I will leave a little card at the top, but it does go over the new legend Octane. So we actually do have some stats and some stuff towards his abilities and everything like that. Some of these might change in the future, so if they're not the same as what they are already, but we'll go over them anyway. So his passive is Swift Mend, which for his passive, it is while not taking any damage, Octane restores 1 health per 2 seconds. Now that passive is probably extremely useful, so already he's probably a very useful character for the last circle or surviving right at the start. Now his tactical ability is Stim, which allows him to move 30% faster for 6 seconds, but it costs life to use, or it costs health to use this ability. Now, so far, we don't know how much health this is going to cost. It could be a percentage of your health, or it could be a certain amount. If it is just percentage, then you'll be able to regain it back using this passive. So it's not that bad of a thing. It'll probably take a bit of time to actually use this. But while active, Octane is affected less by attacks that causes slowdown. And through the patch notes, it does say that the recharge rate for this is 2 seconds. I'm not sure if that's 2 seconds after the 6 seconds is up, so really that's about 8 seconds after its use. If I'm right, I will leave it as that. If I'm wrong, there will be the comment down below. Now his ultimate is the launch pad, which is the things that have been found throughout the entire map. It's probably to test out some of the physics, to test out what people think of them. Myself, I don't like them, but the launch pad is a deployable launch pad that catapults players through the air, so that means it's going to be for friendlies and for enemies to use. But the recharge rate for the launch pads are 90 seconds, so that is the fastest recharge rate for any legend for its ultimate ability. Before that one, it was Pathfinders, I'm pretty sure, so this one is a hell of a lot faster. Now Octane's cost will be 12,000 legend coins or legend tokens, and it will be 750 Apex coins, same as Mirage and same as Caustic. Now for stability and performance issues, so that means they've patched a lot of stability and performance stuff. When I mean a lot, they've probably done quite a lot, especially for the next bit as well. So some of the stability and performance issues and the patches towards that they've done towards them are the improvement stability for various CPU configurations. They've capped the PC frame rate, or the FPS, to 300 FPS. This is just to improve the stability so everybody can, use the game properly. They've addressed some of the issues for the PlayStation 4 crashes. It seems like PlayStation 4 have a lot of crashes compared to any other platform. I think it is just the running time for the memory for this one. I'm going to guess that there's going to be a lot more patches towards the PlayStation 4. Don't know why this is happening, but hopefully the PlayStation 4 gets a lot more fixes in the future. And they've also included reporting systems. So this is the reporting system for the Apex crashes for PC. So that means, it'll actually tell them when it crashes for certain stuff. And as well, they have added in a report a player version for cheating and abuse on PC. And as well, they've added in a report a player for abuse on console. Now, some of the other stuff that they've gone over is towards the quality of life. Now, the quality of life is, so that means it makes it easier and probably better for us to play the game. So the first one that they've added in is they've added in the option to swap LT and RT and LB and RB around, and the same for PlayStation, L1, R1, and L2 and R2. They've also added in a sprint view shake option, so that means you can have minimal amount of wobbleness, like bubbleness. If anything, if people have played Minecraft, so that means you can stop the amount of movement your screen actually does. So that means there's a less motion blur and less motion, as they've said, sickness towards the players. That means they can play the game a lot more smoother. They've also added in a trigger dead zones, so for the controller setups. Now this is a customized setting, so that means you can adjust the amount you have to pull the triggers before it actually registers. Now for the quality of life, there is a lot of stuff. I'm not going to go over everything, but there are certain other stuff. So when you have a gold KO shield and you're down, it actually adds in the option to tell you that you still have a self-revive. If you don't have this option available, so that means you don't have it anymore. If you still do have it, it kind of prompts you to remind you that you still have this available to you. And all the rest, I will put the link down below towards the Reddit post, because there is a lot of stuff and there's not that much time to go over all this other stuff. So another thing that they've actually adjusted, which is the legend hitboxes, which is causing a lot of issues towards Gibraltar, Caustic and Pathfinder. It seems like they haven't changed Wraith's, because Wraith's hitbox is very small for like her character itself. So hopefully, Pathfinder's is a little bit easier, Gibraltar's as well, and Caustic's, because those are quite a large target. For some reason Pathfinder's is, so maybe that's a lot better, so that means they're more usable. So now there are a lot of other stuff that we could go over. There's a ton of other stuff, but there's not enough time. But some of the things that you still have to remember is that they have changed up some of the legends, specifically towards Lifeline, Pathfinder and all of that. So remember to go check out the previous ones that I've done for the other patch notes. I will leave a card up top to that one, so that means you guys can be up to date. Those ones do come into effect today. So hope you guys enjoy this season and all of that. I will try and bring out as much content as I can for you guys. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. So peace out.